Hey guys, welcome. This episode is going to be named Off-Road Adventures, and that's, well, you guys will see in a second. Jeez, man. So guys, if you haven't noticed already, our garage slots obviously sunk a little. We're, shrunk, I should say, a little. We don't have as many vehicles in that garage anymore. Now this one, the Rusty Rebel that I just bought for $3K, might stay, it might not. It really actually does depend. We're going to see here so far, guys. So far I'm on the fence about it, guys, so we're going to end up having to see. Will this thing end up being worth it? Or will I end up selling whatever money I put into it to see if I can go steal a Sand King and get a decent suspension system on that thing and keep that one? Jeez, guys, so exciting. Who knows? Yeah, man. Jeez. Got a freaking hour, though, before I hop off, guys. So we might end up doing quite a few videos. Who knows? We might end up doing an episode or two of this tonight. Depends on how well this thing performs. And there she is, our Rusty Black Rebel. And the reason that we like it Rusty is because not only because this thing is so cheap, much cheaper. Like the clean one is $22,000. Seriously. It's ridiculous. Just so all these spots aren't on it. I mean, and first of all, guys, other than that I think it's ridiculous to do that. This is going to be an off-roader. I'm going to take this thing off-roading. That's what the point of me, personally, for me, buying a Rebel is because I'm going to take it out. I'm going to wheel with it. It's going to go wheeling. It's going to get beat up. So having a clean version that's, you know, 3, 6, 9, 18, no, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So 7 1/3 the price more. Ford is just ridiculous to me personally, guys. Oh, jeez, that's actually really expensive just to get this crap, guys. So we're gonna go out through and sure, you know, yes, I do like looks to be good. And so that's actually what we're doing right now, is getting good looks, but there is actually a reason for everything I'm buying. No, not just because it looks good, because although it does look good, that's not the whole reason. Okay, we're not going to be necessarily needing brakes right now because this is going to be a main off-roader, guys. And so for me, I don't see it being as a huge problem. Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, well, we might be able to buy the transmission. We'll see, guys. 12K, Jesus. We're not probably going to be able to buy any decent wheels. We'll see in a minute here. $5K, alright, easy enough. Color, $590, alright. Actually, now, we'll go back to alloy. Can we get a decent respray is my question? We can, but we're going to be hella broke, guys. There's a reason that we're buying all of this, guys. And that's going to be all that we can buy on her for now. So, guys, obviously, we just broke the bank there. We had 61,000, and that was before buying this thing for 3K. Alright, guys. So obviously we're gonna have to test this thing. But personally, I believe that this one is going to. I've driven these before in story mode, and I like them. But personally, I think a tough truck challenge is gonna be the way to go for this baby. And when I say a tough truck challenge, guys, I don't mean my standard type of tough truck challenge. I'm going to take this thing up Chiliad. Now, the reason I choose this frame is because it still has the white arcs, and that looks nice. But the Baja Bull Bar has the slide, and that actually helps in my experience. In story mode, they might have changed those, but, you know, in my experience, it helps. And also, this frame goes really well with it. And also it takes away the need for a back bumper so that those back rocks, it helps it slide over the rocks a little bit more than the tailgate catching and tearing and stuff like that and causing unnecessary damage. So as you guys can hear, there is a reason we didn't upgrade the brakes. Not only would we have not had the money for the transmission, but also because, I mean, brakes, I mean, in an off-roader, you're not going to be looking to use the brakes too much. You're hoping you can let it decelerate. And right now what I'm trying to do is, although I'm braking in the brakes a little bit and using them when I have to, you know, I'm really trying to let it decelerate going up these hills, really. and I'm also trying to keep a pretty decent rate of speed on her. Now my hopes is that this thing's going to be able to crawl up stuff like this easy. Now, of course, that was a bad launch, but... Jeez. Even the Mesa might have trouble making it up this. Jeez, guys. We'll have to test that later. As you guys see, this thing's willing to burn easy. It's obviously not necessarily the... It's obviously not the cheapest. It's obviously not the lightest. I mean, oh god, why am I mixing up so many words right now? This thing, I know it can crawl up easy. I was gonna say, it's obviously not the lightest off-roader out there. I would say the BF Bifta is one of them. Or maybe that Dune Buggy. Not the BF Bifta, but the Dune Buggy, actual Dune Buggy. Might be the lightest out of them all that I've ever driven personally. I find it lighter. I also like the roll cage all around. Helps prevent everything from being torn off, so you know, at the end of the day, you'll still have a little bit of protection. But like I said, guys, although I do like this mainly for looks, it's also got quite a few complementary factors. Although the gas tank is exposed, I find I've taken stock these guys with armors, like where they're in the stock look, but with the armor upgraded, like I've done to this thing, and I sit there and I will shoot the gas tank and it'll come out easier than with this one. I find that, funnily enough. I think what they did is, for people who choose this body style, I think what they did is they moved the gas tank in this model, so people couldn't just shoot your gas tank and you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Maybe they took out the being able to shoot gas tanks at all. Maybe now your car just catches on fire from too much damage. But I know in the story mode and stuff like that, you can, or in free roam mode, in story mode, you can sit there and shoot the gas tank of the car and it'll drain and the car won't drive anymore. I'm not sure if that's still an thing in here in GTA Online. I think that'd be pretty cool for, although for bikes it'd suck. I mean, normally a biker, you're going to be a lot more open, you're going to be able to do a lot cooler stuff, you're going to be able to be a lot more maneuverable. Like, this thing's not nearly as maneuverable. I'm more used to Casper where I can make last minute changes. This thing I'm not going to be able to do. Like, this thing I'm not going to be able to wait until the last minute. I'm going to have to want to know my plan before I execute my plan. Oh my god. Freaking god, dude. Sandwiched in between those two people because I'm trying to keep a decent speed so we can actually get this done tonight, guys. This first video might just be us trying to get down there because, although she is an off-roader, I'm trying not to take her too deep into the off-road wilderness right now before getting out there. Like I said, I want to break her into Mount Chiliad, and we still have 3 miles to go, guys, so this will be a long, long drive. I'm sure you guys can hear this thing is definitely not shy though with that engine power. Here. Hey guys. We have not gotten bulletproof tires though, so that is the scary part, is that if we start burning too much we might have to stop, because if we start burning too much we might end up having to pull back or, cut this day short, because it is, sadly enough, 311. But sadly enough, guys, it is, suckily enough, didn't have the money to get off-road tires over transmission. I'd rather have a transmission to where I can shift better, type of stuff. Although I'm sure this truck transmission actually would have been better in this case because I'm going to be using this thing mainly for off-roading. But, on the streets, it'll be nice to get where I'm going faster, so. Gee, 6:41. I've spent like 12 minutes driving, and that's not counting the time that is counting the time we've spent customizing it. So I'd probably say we've actually been 6 minutes driving, because I'm saying that probably took around 6 minutes to customize. I'm guessing. I didn't time it. I don't actually know. I'm just saying it probably did take around 6 minutes. Somewhere around there, guys. And that's the... Ooh, jeez. That's what kind of sucks about not having the money to upgrade the brakes, but at the same time, guys, with an off-roader, like I said already, guys, brakes are not going to be my main priority, because the simple fact of this is an off-roader, I'm not going to want to have to use the brakes all the time off-road. The point is not to buy a bunch of street brakes so I sit there and stop on a dime. It's not the point for an off-roader. The off-roader point is that you want to coast. You don't want to have to sit there and lock down your brakes like, oh, R1 and L2, you know, to brake. I'm just saying, in real life, you don't want to have to sit there and slam on your brakes. You want to let the thing coast. It's bad to brake. You want to try and use your momentum to the max, because if you brake, obviously you lose your momentum. And momentum is a very key part in off-roading. Alright, we're going to drive through this a little bit. Alright, we're going to do this real quick, because this is just getting annoying. This dude doesn't know how to drive, so he's holding up the whole frickin' line. And like I said, guys, we actually want to get some off-roading done tonight in this video. Oh, here we are, guys. Alright, guys, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a very key part right here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, guys, so this is the part where we're actually going to start heading to the off-road part. And this is where it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, personally. Not just for me, but I think you guys might enjoy some of this off-roading. It's going to be a lot of quality work, I believe. I think that we're going to get in a lot of quality stuff here today. So we're going to have to take a right up here, and then... Sorry, guys, I am trying to take a plan. So, I am trying to make a plan. Alright, guys. So, we'll probably have to check this again in a little bit, but here we go. The plan is to take this little road here real quick. Yeah, we're just going to be on cement for just a little bit longer. See what I mean, guys? Like, relying on your brakes isn't a good thing in off-roading. That was just me relying on my brakes to try and drift a little. It's not a good thing to try and rely on your brakes entirely. Alright, so let me see. Have I passed it yet? Where I need to go? Oh, not even close. I got quite a lot of road to keep going on. Let's go. We need to go here. You know, like I said, guys, we just got a little bit more cement to keep driving on. It's not going to be super long, but it's going to be for a while. It's going to be for a decent amount of time, because we do need to get to this off-road nation of ours. Here we go. Yeah, it's right up here, guys. We're going to be able to stop off right up here. I don't really see a path, but I get where it's trying to tell me to go. Oh, we are supposed to head up here in this little divot. Alright, whatevs. Alright, whatevs. It'd have been a little bit more fun, a little bit more early off-roading. But I really do love this thing's stock suspension, the way it moves, it grooves, it goes in with it. It's really great stuff. So guys, the hill plan is to head all the way up to Mount Chiliad. So up here, at our T-bone, we're going to take a left. Alright, let's head it. Okay, so do we take a left here? Yes, we do. Oh, geez, guys. Ooh. Looks fun. See what I mean, guys? If we start to lose traction. Alright, guys. We're going to run at this again. This time we're not going to hit the brakes or anything. We're just going to gas it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, see, last time that's the problem with hitting your brakes is you lose your momentum and then you just start to try and grab, but you don't. Obviously, we can't go up that with this baby, and even if we could, we're not trying to really test her max abilities right now. We're just trying to learn her comfort zone. And this is, so far, got a pretty darn decent comfort zone. I'm actually quite pleased with her comfort zone. She's going up this stuff pretty darn easy. And when I say pretty darn easy, I mean I'm barely putting any acceleration, any gas, any of that into it. In fact, I'm so pleased that I kind of want to take a trial up this. Let's try it. Oh, she just can hook. I think she can do it, guys. She just needs to hook. She just needs to hook like that, see? Although, realistically, you would never actually want to do that. See what I mean, guys? Look at our right rear tire is burning, and this is a problem. But this is an even bigger problem because now we do have to rely on our brakes. Come on, reverse work, reverse work. Guys, this is where we're gonna have to coast it. We're gonna have to coast her back over here. Alright, here we go, guys. Here, this is the coasting part. Frick, I hit my brakes. Big mistake in this case. I might have just killed it. Nope, we're good, we got this. She can gain traction again. Come on, Bessie. That's it. That's what we'll name her, Bessie.